NBA analyst Stephen Jackson. Welcome back, Stephen.
Thank you. Glad to be back. How y'all doing?
Former
How y'all doing?
Spur Stephen Jackson, too.
But he live in the A now, so he won them Georgia balls.
Does LeBron have a point?
Yes, he does. The best player in the world. He gets fouled all the time. I think he should be at the line 10 times a game. But Boogie, welcome, because Boogie Cousins go through the same thing. I'm surprised Boogie Cousins wasn't hurt sooner because he gets hacked more than LeBron. But he's just so dominant, and he makes a lot of his points look so easy that when he go to the basket, the ref is not even looking at the foul. They're expecting him to make it, and that's not right. So that's why LeBron is right. You have to referee the game right, regardless who you refereeing. I don't care if I'm 270 pounds and I run the fastest and I jump the highest. If I get fouled, I expect that call. And LeBron is right. And until they change that, you know, which they probably won't, because Shaq went through it. Like I said, Cousins is going through it. It's just going to happen. And being dominant, that's what happens when you're out there killing everybody.
By the way, Tristan says he weighs 280, so I'm going
280.
6'9", 280.
No, you just stop. Go ahead, Skip.
He might. I weigh 250, so he might.
You weigh 250?
Well, you weigh 270.
No, man, stop.
Every bit of 270.
I weigh 243.
240, you know, down to the
243. That's 15
pounds.
pounds.
This morning, as of...
Yeah,
that was before you ate that huge breakfast.
I have number fruit, oatmeal, egg.
Every morning.
That's it. I have to say that. I'm 15 pounds heavier than when I played.
Okay.
Skip, and that's all I've been saying. The thing is, you should not be officiated because of size. And that's what they're doing here. Oh, he's so big. He's this, so we're not going to call it. If the man gets hacked, if the man gets fouled, call the foul. As much as he drives, there's no way Lou Williams, who comes off the bench, shoots more free throws than LeBron James. Devin Booker shoots more free throw attempts. He shoots the same amount of free throw attempts per game as Steph Curry. And we know Steph is just basically trying to get the threes off in your eye. Come on, Skip. We know that. Give the man his call. I know he's dominant. Like I told you you could average 30 if you want to. If they called him fouls like they're supposed to, he would be averaging 30 a game. They fouled him. You know it. And it was so obvious yesterday because Pau Gasol pushed him in his back.
Oh, poor LeBron. Got by Pau Gasol. Pau Gasol's never pushed anybody in his whole life.
Yeah, he did.
I don't even know what possessed him. He is like the least physical player.
Right.
Yeah,
I agree.
Am I right?
Yeah,
Am I right?
He's like most European big men, Skip.
He's all finesse.
Right.
And he's really good at finesse. He's a really good player.
But he's not strong.
But he's not strong, and he's not going to try to bully anybody. He's not going to try to push anybody in the back.
He shoved it.
Oh, please.
You saw it.
And LeBron was crying about it, right?
Should have swung on him.
Yeah. Should have swung on Pau Gasol.
Zaza need to be swung on.
We'll get to that. Look, I agree in the big picture with both you guys. It's Shaq syndrome. It just happens where after a while the refs just get numb to it because he is so big and so strong and so powerful and so quick. Even in year 15, he can just get to the rack whenever he feels like
But Skip, what about that scout that said LeBron, he lost some of his first step and he can't get to the rim like he wants?
What did I say? I said, I don't see that.
I don't see it either.
Okay, so I don't think the refs are seeing it either. So the only issue I had was with LeBron, the spot that he chose to take a stand on this, because the Spurs are the one team that does play LeBron pretty well at the rim. The Spurs do have Gasol, who's like 7'1", and they have LaMarcus, who's like, he plays like he's 7'2", he's 6'11". But you put those two in there, and they're smart, and they're well-coached, and they're synchronized on defense. They foul, that Spurs do, the least in the NBA. So 30 teams, they commit the least fouls so far this year, and it's almost every year that they commit the least fouls, and you know the system, and you know they are taught not to foul. I don't know how you're taught exactly to do it, but just to be careful, to play it correctly.
Come out the game.
Yeah, you're
Come
out of the game.
out the game.
You foul somebody like out of control, you're on the bench. So in this case, on Friday night, LeBron played at Memphis, and Memphis leads the league in fouls committed. He only shot 4 free throws against that team. Well, take your stand there. Now, they won that game.
But Skip, he only had like 11, 12 shots. So he wasn't driving the ball. It was just dropping those three because you know he was a, Miss Triple Dub, she like barbecue, so she was up in Memphis. She was up in Memphis, get them old dry rub, them old wingtips at Charlie Barrow. They say they're good up there, Skip. But anyway, so he didn't need that. You know it, Skip. A home team shoot 18 fewer free throws than the visitor. That's where they do that at.
Yeah, but the only thing about LeBron, he don't do what Harden and Westbrook and a lot of guys do. He don't sell them. They sell a lot of their fouls.
Yeah.
A lot of fouls they get because they sell them.
Harden even more.
He's selling more than
But
anybody.
you look at Harden, it's a foul. You looked at Harden for 3 seconds. That ain't no 3-second violation. That means you looked at James Harden and you about to shoot a free throw.
Yeah. Okay. So he's willowy. He's not very physical in his upper body, and he's what, 6'5"-ish?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. So they're saying, well, you're not a physical player, so we're going to send you to the free throw line. And I told him this earlier in the show, and I'm going to say it one more time. Referees know who can play and who can do what they can and can't do.
No question.
And LeBron has been historically, by his standards, by his all-time great standards, a poor free throw shooter. So a lot of times they're saying, oh, he doesn't deserve to go to the line. James Harden, 87% this year from the free throw line. So they're saying, he earns them. He gets to go shoot them because he'll make them.
Bron earns them.
Yeah.
You see him every time you get mad because Bron be shaking the ball. He shake out Valanciunas or he do it in muscle pose against somebody.
Does he not do that?
Yeah, he do it.
Well, that might hurt him after a while because the refs see him doing this too.
Yeah.
Am I right?
He should be doing this to the Kenny Miles.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well, he tried that yesterday, and it cost him a technical foul,
go tighten Kenny Miles
After
up.
he got his shot blocked from behind by Kyle Anderson, who couldn't out-jump you right now.
And Sean Wright need to start calling fouls over too. Tony Brothers, all of them I know.
All of them?
Derek Stafford, all of them.
Okay, he just called them all out. But guess what he took the onus and the focus off? The fact that at home, the new Cavaliers got blown off the floor by what's left of the Spurs, who had lost 6 out of 7 games. Yep. They got blown off the floor 34-20 in the fourth quarter. Are you kidding me?
Well, that
No Kawhi.
Yeah.
No Kawhi, no Manu?
But they've been playing without Kawhi for 55 games, so they know Kawhi's not coming back.
Right.
But although they've losing these games, the Spurs have been playing really well, though, Skip. They took Denver down. Denver had to hit a last-second shot. And we know Denver's been rolling lately. And Jokic is a monster.
Yeah.
No, he is.
But-
I
but-
got you. But they've been losing every close game. And this was a close game going into the fourth quarter.
Now, LeBron James had 33 points. The other starters had 16. JR, George Hill, and Jetty Osman shot 3 of 21. Who you going to beat if your starters? If one guy outscores the starters by double figures?
Okay, but to Ty Lue's credit, he said, I got you, Shannon.
Yes.
Shannon.
Yes.
He said, I'm not going to play any of my starters in the fourth quarter. He played all the other 4 guys, almost none except for Jetty got in 1 minute of garbage time right at the end of the game.
But they couldn't hit any shots, Skip.
Okay,
they
so
were
he
8 of
benched
30.
all of them.
They were 8 of 30.
So are you okay with the fact that he played Rodney Hood and he played Jordan Clarkson?
Yeah, and I didn't get to sing my song yesterday. But those shots going to start falling. And when they do, you know.
They better start falling now because you want to go into the playoffs feeling good. They're still a new team, so they still got a lot of chemistry.
We're going to get it right.
So you're not nervous at all?
No.
That's 2 in a row at home.
What did LeBron say? LeBron said, I don't care 1 through 8. Get me in the playoffs, and I'll take it from here. Get me in the playoffs. That's what he said.
So explain this to me. So it's been 17 straight games that the Cavs have trailed going to the fourth quarter that they have not won the game.
Right.
So that means the best player on the planet could not figure out 17 straight times how to get him out of that hole in the fourth quarter.
Well, sometimes they're down by 30. The best player in the world, only God can get them out of that one. I'm glad to see Michael Jordan never lost a game in which he was trailing in the fourth quarter. But that's
17 straight.
They keep all these stats now. Now, 10 years from now, they're going to have
analytics.
Stats. Yeah. 10 years from now, they're going to have stats that we don't even know we didn't even know exist.
Okay.
But you know what's going on, Skip. You saw what the man did. 33, 13, and 9.
Okay.
On 56% shooting.
Okay.
So he's still averaging what? 26, 9, and 9 on 55% shooting, and you making it seem like he a bum.
They lost 34-20 in the fourth quarter. That's no good, man.
What you want him to
played?
do? What did he do?
Was he on the floor?
What was he doing?
I don't know.
What was he
if
doing?
he's the best player on the planet, he's got to figure this out.
You remember against the Wizards, he scored the last 14. His teammates missed their last 10 shots.
They did.
Okay, so what he's supposed to do, that's his fault.
Well, it wasn't like he was the only one shooting because they were all shooting, but he was making layups and they were missing threes.
Okay, just like yesterday.
Yeah.
He making his shots, they missing.
Yeah.
Make or miss league. Skip, don't worry about us. You worry about your team.
I am very worried about my team because my team doesn't have a Kawhi Leonard. And if you can tell me why that is, you're
Don't worry about it. Don't tell him nothing.
I wish I knew.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.